cheap rent of a certain amount of space. So you might know this story already, but a woman, it is in the north of London, they didn't have a car, but she wanted a little bit of this space. So she applied for a parking permit because she was a resident in the city, because she wanted to turn it into a little pop-up park and to leave her bike there and to put some pots, and then she didn't have a garden, she lived on the 3rd floor, and allow her children to come down and have somewhere to play outside their house. So she did this. She wasn't allowed, but she had paid her rent for the space, just like we had paid for the car to sit there for 80% of its time. These cars sit in this zone doing nothing, and yet this was not a permissible way to do it. Now this is where the city can do something different, because Graz, I remember from years and years and years ago, gave the opportunity when you have metered parking spaces in the city centre, the cafe, they worked out that this metered parking space generated so much revenue per year, the cafe could pay that revenue, which wasn't very much, because it was just little coins at the time, and then they could have that space for the extension of their cafe for the period of time. This is the way that cities can enable and encourage this different approach.
Well, by the way, sharing a best practice from Vienna, we got that right too, because we introduced a community grant scheme. That means that if you have an idea of how to use the parking space of 2 cars, you get a small grant by the city, but what's even more important is you get a contract for using public space, right? And what is important is, nobody needs to pay entrance, this is mandatory, and it should be able and open for use without consumption requests. But it works perfectly, and we've got hundreds of them spreading all over. But Tim has opened all wounds in me, okay? Because you have pointed at least 2 horrible mistakes